Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Ignore my crazy hair right now. I'm really not sure what to do about it. We have my EOR, end of rotation exam today, as well as an OSCE. They're deciding to just give us 2 things at a time, which is so much fun. Long time no see, I feel like. I am actually currently in my women's health rotation, and I have yet to make a vlog about it because I've just been like really busy, kind of like after work. Like, I don't know, I feel like I did honestly most of my studying and prep for this exam the 2 weeks after my family med EOR, when I was still in family medicine, if that makes sense. So I've been working and playing, honestly. Work hard, play hard. So anyways, I'm going to take you guys through today's EOR, how that goes for me, as well as the OSCE, how that went for me, and then take you guys through my workday tomorrow. Yeah, overall, I'm really liking women's health. I do like it more than family medicine just because it's more up my alley. I don't know, I just feel more comfortable with it. I worked in women's health before going to PA school, so I know the stuff that goes down, and I just feel pretty confident in my skills and stuff, so that's been really fun. But at the same time, like EOR, it's still like a test, you know, it's not quite the same as like when you're actually working with the patients. So I don't really know how I'm gonna do today, and for those of you who don't know, EORs are 100 question exams that we have to take for each core rotation to kind of prove that we are proficient in that specific specialty. Not everybody takes the same one at the same time because obviously everybody's in different rotations. So tomorrow I'll go over more of my kind of schedule, what my days have looked like in women's health and that sort of thing. But today we're just trying to pass this exam. So that exam, I've talked about it before, I just study using Roche Review. Sometimes I use Pants Prep Pearls, the book, but Roche Review is like my best friend. So yeah, that's kind of what I did to prepare. And then this OSCE, if you guys remember, like during didactic year, OSCEs are like, they're also called POPEs. They're when we have a standardized patient, no idea what they're here for until you literally knock on their door and go ask them. And you have to go through a full patient encounter, like get their history, get their like review of systems, do a physical exam, order diagnostics, and give them a treatment and education plan. Honestly, I think today I'm most nervous for that just because there's no way to prep for it. And also we've kind of been out of the like didactic year, so hopefully I haven't lost my skills. So the reason I'm dressed like this is because of the OSCE. Otherwise I would simply not be looking like this. So yeah, our exam starts at 9 a.m. We get 2 hours, so that could bring you till 11. Then I am the first group to go, so I believe I have to arrive to the area where we do these OSCEs at 11:45. So let's pack up quickly. By the way, this is the outfit. This is an American Eagle turtleneck that I literally just got the other day, and my favorite Princess Polly pants, and I'm gonna wear my black loafers with them. First and foremost, laptop to take the exam. It has charged all night, but just in case, I will bring my charger. And it is PA week this week, so during my break, I think there's a potluck that is being held by like our faculty in the class below us, so I'll get to eat there, which is nice so that I don't have to bring a lunch. Okay, and then we need my medical supplies for the OSCE. I went through it last night. I have everything I need in here, and then my white coat. Haven't worn her in a little while. So the last thing that I need to do that I forgot to do last night is I would love to just go right to the gym after I'm done, since I'm done pretty early, and get that over with. So I need my gym bag, and it has my headphones in it. Okay, we'll wear this fun little purple Gymshark fit with this over top. I'm gonna try to stuff this in here. My shoes. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. This is the fit. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so I'm gonna head out. I have all my stuff. Yeah, I won't be able to check in with you guys really, I don't think, until after I'm done, but I'll give you guys all the deets. So I'll see you then. Say hi, Lindsay. Oh. Hey! I didn't really say hi.
Oh, hi.
I just came home. Right after my Pope and my EOR, I just went right to the gym so I could relax the rest of the day. Honestly, my day went so well. I'll tell you guys all about it once I shower. I also need to clean this place up. It's a hot mess. You should see my room. There's just stuff everywhere. So we're gonna shower. Actually, I think I'm gonna start laundry first, then shower, and then tell you guys about how today went. But I'm so happy. The fit of the day was this Gymshark set. It's a little exotic for me, so I wear it when like I know the gym's not gonna be busy. Also, this mirror needs to be cleaned. I've tried cleaning it a million times and it won't clean nicely anyways. We did shoulders. I ran for 17 minutes, then did shoulders and triceps. I'm gonna wash what I wore today because Lord knows I was sweating. I try to do laundry on Sundays, but this weekend was so busy. I was doing a little bit of studying, then my sister and her boyfriend came over, and then yesterday I was at the Lions game. So usually I don't do all this catch up on Mondays, but because I got out early, it's fine. So now I'm gonna clean up the place. Oh my goodness, you guys, I feel like my life is so put together right now. We cleaned up, I started my laundry, I changed my sheets, I shaved my legs, I did a full shower, so I'm feeling fantastic. But I figured I would talk you guys through a little bit of this EOR and the OSCE. So I don't think I mentioned this morning, but we are, I swear, the only program on planet Earth that takes their EORs halfway through our rotation. So I have 2 more weeks of women's health. It's not like I'm done with it. Most programs take it towards the end of their rotation. I think I explained in another video, they do this so that if we don't pass, we have like plenty of time to remediate and it's not like a stressful like few days later sort of thing. And honestly, I feel like it is working for the most part, and it's so nice if you pass and do well because then you're like chilling for the rest of your rotation, which for me actually kind of allows me to learn even more because I'm less stressed about like what the book is telling me and more like engaged and open to learning what like the real world is like, if that makes sense. So I'll show you guys kind of how it's scored and what it looks like. I'll share with you guys my score. I wouldn't necessarily do this with every single one, I don't think. The scale for the exams is 300 to 500. I feel like the average is maybe like 407 or something. And what I needed to pass, I believe, was a 375. So that's the score you need to pass your EOR. Then they're like, done, good, you're good on women's health. So yeah, I needed 375 today. Today I got a 458, which I felt amazing about. But once again, women's health is like my strong suit. Like I don't think I'll ever see that score again. For family medicine, it was not that high. Yeah, and then it basically breaks down your score and tells you kind of where, like what content area you did like maybe the best on. Like 500s are your best, and then it looks like 420, like I did really bad in labor and delivery complications. I definitely knew that that was gonna be actually like my not greatest thing in the world. And then yeah, so it gives your performance versus the mean, and then I think you can break it down even more into like tasks. So diagnosis, so just knowing what the disease is, clinical therapeutic, what you're gonna do about it, how you'd maybe figure out that that's the disease, intervention, diagnostic studies, like are you gonna do an ultrasound, are you gonna do a mammogram, health maintenance, and scientific concepts. So this part is helpful because you can see what you're not the best at and then kind of hopefully make up for it in your pants. Family medicine, if I pull that one up, so let's see like what I was horrible at. 370 in hematology. So, and I hated hematology in didactic year, so that's perfect. That makes a lot of sense. I scored really low in GI, which I tend to do. Like on our pack rat, I scored really low too. And I feel like it's the one, like I feel like I know it, but for some reason the exam questions just, They just get me. That's kind of how the EORs work. I think I got a comment asking what happens if you failed it. So we just would, if I failed it today, I believe I would take it again on Monday, so a week from today. And then I think if you fail that one, you have to retake the entire rotation, which for us, since we have 4 electives, we would just get one of our electives replaced with like another women's health, for example, if I failed it. So it's not as like big of a deal, I feel like. And then as for our OSCE today, we had a patient with mono, and it was honestly so simple. I was like, thank the good Lord that it was that straightforward. So with OSCEs, you walk in. Before you enter the room, you get like their vitals and their chief complaint, kind of like you would get from a medical assistant in the real world. So it was a sore throat for 7 days. So I was like, I was thinking strep. I was in the strep world. And then you walk in, get a full HPI, so ask all their symptoms, when it started, what makes it worse, what makes it better, how bad is it out of 10? And then you go into their past medical history, family history, social history, do ROS, so get all of the extra symptoms they're having, like a fever, chills, body aches, which she was all having today. And then you do a physical exam. So obviously up here was like the main part. Looked in her throat, she had exudate, and then she also had lymphadenopathy. So I'm thinking strep, and then I do the GI exam and she had splenomegaly. So that's when I was like, this is mono. So then you order tests, and then they hand you the cards with the test results, and the mono test was positive. So just rest and don't do physical activity. So that was the extent of the encounter today. For the rest of the day, I believe my boyfriend's gonna come over, and I ordered some stuff from Aerie/American Eagle. Gotta return the jeans. I'm just not obsessed, so I'm gonna look for another pair. And yeah, then eat dinner and watch Yellowstone. We're in a Yellowstone kick right now. So.
It's cold over here.
Everybody, we're filming on my phone because I was in such a big rush this morning. I had about 10 minutes to get ready and just leave my apartment. But happy Tuesday. We're off for a day of work. I'm actually looking forward to going to work today. I haven't been in a little bit. Usually my schedule is 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, and on Thursdays I actually get to go to labor and delivery, which is a lot of fun because I got to see 2 vaginal deliveries last week. But anyways, we go 8 to 5. We're either working with a PA, a nurse practitioner, or the doctor herself. I honestly really like it. The only thing, well, it's not even the only thing, but I do see only about 5 to 6 patients a day. It's a pretty slow schedule. The cool thing though is I do get to see a lot of pathology. I see a lot of STIs. I've seen trichomonas a million times. Lots of bacterial vaginosis. So I get a lot of experience, and basically at this point, now that I've been here for 2 weeks, the people I work with let me go in and do the entire thing. They let me do the HPI, they let me do the physical exam, including the pelvic exam, the bimanual exam, and one of them even lets me do the patient education, the treatment, and kind of lets me run the whole thing, which just makes me feel like a real PA. So I really like it. But anyways, I need to focus on my driving, so I will check in with you guys in a little bit, see who I'm working with today, see what time I get off. It kind of varies between, I would say 3 and 5 p.m., but most of the time it's 5 p.m. that I get off. We are actually at my boyfriend's apartment for lunch. It's 11:45, so I am going to eat lunch quickly. My last patient, I swear, was 10:45 today, so I was just sitting around. So I'm I'll just go for lunch, leave the premises. So my next patient starts at 1 o'clock. So I have a little taco bowl that I'm gonna eat, just lay down, which I'm so excited about. It's nice living so close to the place that I work. But anyways, Fun things I saw today. I saw bacterial vaginosis, which we got to look at under the microscope, and we saw clue cells very clearly. We saw a postpartum patient and then a patient who's like perimenopausal. So yeah, it was a very easy morning. This afternoon should be pretty chill too. So usually it depends on the provider that I'm with, but the one I'm working with today, she has me go in, get their HPI first, see what's going on, see the symptoms they're having, come back in, I present to her, and then her and I usually go in together. She asks her follow-up questions, and then she usually lets me do the physical exam if it's going to be like simple and straightforward. Yeah, I did the physical exam for the bacterial vaginosis, did the swabs, and yeah, I think I'm getting better at my physical exams for women's health. So anyways, let's go inside and eat because I'm starving, and then I'll have to leave here in about an hour. Say hi to the vlog.
Hi, vlog.
What are you doing?
I am seasoning the steaks. The entire steak with it. Then we're gonna just repeat the process on the other side.
Say hello. I literally just walked inside from work. It is so gross and rainy out, but we're back home. It is 4:28. There was some like random construction in traffic going on, so I'm home a little later, but I got out around like 4:07 to be exact. This afternoon was really good. We just had some physicals, some birth control consults, a Nexplanon removal. I saw an IUD insertion. Yeah, I would say the coolest thing I've done these last 2 weeks is probably I helped the doctor do an endometrial biopsy. So that's like I wouldn't say like significant procedure. It can be really uncomfortable for the patient, but you're basically, it happens if you're like concerned about endometrial hyperplasia. You go in there and you go in the uterus and you start kind of like suctioning out some cells to test for any sort of cancer basically. And then I also saw a LEEP procedure. Crazy. That's when they literally like cut off part of the cervix because you've been getting abnormal pap smears. The results kind of show like high grade lesions, like more likely to turn into cancer. So I saw one of those, did not assist because that's a pretty big one. But anyways, so now I'm back home and I'm so hungry. Now that I can like relax a little bit, now that my EOR is done, I'm trying to do some fun things, hang out with my boyfriend while he's in town before he leaves for his next trip. So I'm gonna head over to his apartment and we're gonna make a yummy dinner. So maybe I can take some clips of that. And I don't wanna spoil my appetite too much, so I'm just gonna have some of these. I just randomly bought these at the store one day because they looked good. I figured while I pack, I can tell you guys a little bit more about the rotation. Also, I use this bag so much. It's the Baze bag. I can link this down below too if you guys want. It's perfect for just like staying 1 or 2 nights somewhere. I find that if I'm staying any longer than that, I need something bigger, but I've definitely gotten my use out of this little sucker. So I don't think I mentioned my labor and delivery experience. I had my first one last week, saw 2 vaginal deliveries, and when I tell you, it was the most magical thing I've experienced, I think, in my life. It was so cool. I was really just following the nurses around, not even with a doctor or anything, so I didn't really do anything at all. They needed me to like hand them things I would, but it's not like I was like, they didn't expect anything out of me basically. So it was more just something to like witness and observe and get a feel for. But I literally almost cried like 12 different times. It was just so cool, and honestly I am still learning the extent of what PAs can do in the labor and delivery realm. I know that PAs can do like the OB triage in a hospital, so if somebody's having concerns that really like your outpatient clinic can't handle, they'll be sent there. But when it comes to the actual delivery themselves, I haven't heard of many PAs being able to do that. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I still have lots of like things to kind of figure out in that regard. It was still so cool. Like it was just amazing. And I don't do very well with like blood, like, which is probably shocking, but you know, I never said I wanted to do surgery, okay? I thought I was gonna literally pass out, throw up, puke, all of the things. So for my first delivery that I saw, I had made sure to stand by the door just in case. And I will say, like, it is kind of like I feel like my heart was racing. Like there is kind of a lot going on. I was just almost like anxious about the process, but once it was all happening, I was like, this is so cool. I no longer had to brace myself against the wall. Anyways, that was a very cool experience. I don't think every rotation you do as a PA in women's health will give you that opportunity. So if you are like very much like, I want to see births, maybe talk to your clinical rotation faculty member and let them know so that maybe they can arrange that for you. All right, first things first, we got socks, underwear, bra for work tomorrow. And I'm gonna wear my pink scrubs because it is indeed Wednesday tomorrow. And on Wednesdays, we wear pink. Okay, now I need a workout outfit for the morning. I'm just gonna be doing a leg circuit. So I have this blue quarter zip and then some blue Lulu leggings, I believe. And then I need shoes for both of these. I've been really liking these Metcons for leg day, so I think I'll just wear these and then also wear them to work. Toiletries. My toiletries are so easy. I just do deodorant, my perfume, and my little glow screen and a retainer. Chargers. I have such like a routine. Last week I feel like I was honestly not very good with my lunches and dinner. Like I just was not eating very healthy. Hopefully I told my boyfriend, I was like, let's be good this week. So I mean, this pasta tonight honestly isn't very healthy, but I feel like as long as I'm cooking it and like not eating out, it's just overall better. So I made a taco bowl at like 9 p.m. last night. I prepped it for lunches this week, so that's what I had today. That's what we'll have tomorrow. And we'll just put about half of this in here. Oh, are you kidding me? That's so upsetting. I just got it all over here and all over the floor. Should have known that was gonna happen. One moment. So my sweatshirt is soaking. Anyways, and then I use just half a pack of this rice every time. So we'll squirt that in there. And then I literally just do rice, or sorry, cheese. And then that's it. Because you know what? We don't have time for anything else. And then I think I'm gonna do a little bag of grapes along with this tomorrow. Grapes. Also, I am packing this little egg cup because these are my favorite breakfasts to eat just very quickly. Usually I eat it in the car on my way to work. So we are good to go. We got all my stuff for tonight, my lunch and breakfast, and then my work bag for tomorrow. So we'll see how much I actually end up filming. I am gonna film like a few days in my life starting tomorrow where I can show you guys and go into a little bit more detail, but this was kind of a quick catch-up vlog talking about my EOR, that sort of stuff, and just my first impressions of women's health. But I'll take you guys through a few more days, probably starting tomorrow, if not starting next week. I'll try to take a few clips tonight, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.